Welcome back, my fellow exiles. It is the Heritor, and this is Path of Exile 2. My apologies for the very long break. I went on a bit of a hiatus. I had a problem with my personal motivator. But that's fixed now, and I'm eager to get back into Path of Exile 2. I guess the advantage of taking so goddamn long is now we have Act 4, as well as the interim acts. And I do think I want to explore the interim acts and take a look at what stories are presented in them, because they will disappear once the remaining 2 or 3, I think it's just 2 more, or is it even just 1 final act, is released. Anyways, the interim acts are a new thing that have been brought in to kind of prevent you from having to go over and play the story again before getting into the endgame. So that's very exciting. I always hated having to do that in a lot of ARPGs. Thankfully, PoE 1 solved that problem at its full release as well, so I guess PoE 2 is going to do the same thing. So let's continue. We are here in the Infested Barrens. We need to drain the water from the city,
Infection!
so that we can get into the sunken ruins of the Vaal city. We also need to find the source of the Azak Cool poison, which was a quest, I believe, that we are doing for. Ooh, it's been a little while. What was her name? The former Vaal woman in the Ziggurat encampment. So, yeah, we need to find our way through the Infested Barrens. I will be up front. I did remake the character because we are playing in Abyss League. I'll show you some of the Abyss stuff once it comes up. I really liked the Abyss League in PoE 1. I thought that was a very fun mechanic, so I jumped on that opportunity. So I remade the character again, and obviously, because it's a new league, I do not have all of the equipment. Actually, I don't have any of the equipment that I had before, so I'll give a quick overview of what I have. So a lot of my stuff isn't as good as it was in my original playthrough. So this wand is not as good. This headpiece is definitely not as good. I'm nowhere near as tanky as I was. This chest piece is quite alright, because it gives quite a lot of spirit. Energy shield, however, is not super good. I've got a nice pair of rings here. This one's not bad for what I'm doing. Got another chaos resistance ring here that's also... this could be replaced, to be fair. My energy shield amulet is pretty solid. My gloves here need to be replaced direly. This is from, like, the beginning of the game. And my boots are... these are okay. And this belt's actually pretty good. And I have this focus here that grants a lot of chaos damage, which is why I'm using it and not a scepter, so I don't have minions. See, that's not entirely true. I could run a Spectre, but I don't think I have the, because I do have a Spectre, the Rasp Scavenger. But I don't have the Spirit to be able to use that. So right now, I'm just running Withering Presence. There is the new one, Ravenous Swarm, which is pretty cool. I'm not currently running it, though, because I don't have the Spirit for it. But if I were to get the Spirit for it, I would run it. Actually, I could, if I drop this. If I just ditch that off of it, then I can run Ravenous Swarm as well. And you know what? Why not? So, yeah, I spew out clouds of insects that do poison damage. Poison damage is chaos damage, which I'm pretty sure scales off of chaos damage buffs. Obviously, it doesn't scale off of, like, spell damage and all that. But I thought it was pretty cool. We are even using the wand because the wand is inflicting Wither, which further increases the chaos damage that targets take. I'll quickly give you a look at my passive tree. So, the notables that I've gone for, Pure Energy, went down here to Dampening Shield. Feel free to pause and take a look at whatever you want. Then I swung down here to get Spiral into Insanity. Always a great thing to do. I'm a personal fan myself. And then we went up here to Lingering Horror, which is another just lovely thing. And then we went up this way. I have a Jewel slotted in here, which is pretty nice. Broodheart. This one's pretty good. The crit is not. But spell damage, it's alright for now. And then Void here, obviously great if you're doing a Chaos damage build, and we are currently about to get up into Dark Entries. And then from there, we'll just have to see. So that's my current build. The skills that I'm mostly using is, again, Essence Drain and Contagion, but we also have Despair as our curse, which is linked with, let me quickly see. I have it linked with Impending Doom to get the Doom Blasts, and then also Focus Curse so that it drops faster. And yeah, Contagion here with Magnified Area and Profanity. So this is Consuming Corpses, because I don't really have anything else that's Consuming Corpses. And then Essence Drain here with Intense Agony, Chain, and Minion Pact. I can drop Minion Pact because I no longer have minions. That was a remnant of my previous build. And then, yeah, my Chaos Bolt I have with Withering Touch and the basic Poison, just to apply a little bit of extra dots. I'm not sure that actually, I'm pretty sure it does carry over with Contagion, the Poison debuff. Because it is a dot. Okay, we found the waypoint here in the Infested Barrens immediately. And, we can summon Alva.
The Optimist may know something of this.
Yeah.
The Vaal use this device to operate the mechanisms in the canal, but we would need a special artifact to power it. From the translations I've made, I believe they were called soul cores. I've never seen an intact soul core large enough for something like this, though. I suppose if you want to try find one, you could ask our guide, Servi.
Yeah, what about, what do you know about soul
Death
cores?
gems, blood crystals, or, more colloquially, soul cores. They were made by sacrificing living people and capturing their energies inside a crystal lattice. Some think the victims are still trapped inside, existing in eternal agony until someone drains the core's energy completely. There's no way to know that for certain, of course. But it is rather chilling to think about.
Yeah. The Vaal, an empire built on blood and sacrifice. By the way, in case this is stuff that we've already done in the main playthrough, my apologies. I don't remember exactly where we were.
These waterways are a series of canals the Vaal built on the upper edge of the city. The Great Matlan River didn't run quite this far south, but they diverted a portion of it for a complex irrigation system. That really allowed the city to thrive and the Vaal to flourish. Oh, I don't fully understand why they created a system that could flood the entire city.
Yeah, that is a bit weird. The spillways.
From my understanding, it was a failsafe. A way to make sure their creations didn't get the better of them, or the world. The Vaal really were a very intelligent and pragmatic people, you know. At the southeast edge of the city, there is a large dam. I've spent months trying to find a way to release the outer spillways, but to no avail. Those very walls are what keep the city flooded to this day. Good luck.
Okay, can't go that way, I guess. So let's head through.
Pathetic creation!
As you can see, the build is pretty quick at killing things. It also, you'll see it when we get to some bosses. It's pretty efficient. I'm just squishy, so I need to be much more careful than I had to be. Because that Crown of Thorns helmet that I had, which gave me a ton of energy shield, was super handy. It was very cool, like the termite hives here, ill-fated explorers. And like, I could theoretically kill things even faster if I use the X-Blast here, but, I mean, may as well save my mana. These holes in the ground are creeping me out a little bit. I'm glad these swarms are mine. Okay, antlions. Huh. More literal. Antlions are an actual creature. They're the weird bug things that live in those sand pits. And the slopes of the pit are too steep for most insects to climb back up, so any ants or whatever that like fall in there are dragged towards the center of the pit where they are eaten. Very Sarlacc. I think that's actually the inspiration for the Sarlacc, if I recall correctly. Which is, fitting. Cool creature. They live out in the desert. Probably in the Middle East? Arabia? Maybe also in the Sahara. Not sure. Okay, what do we got in here? We got something. Spirit's leading us down here. Okay, so that's gonna be a mini-boss, I guess? Oh my god. And it's dead. As you can see, things die very fast. Let's quickly grab a couple of things here. Shaman Mantle, is that something I particularly need? I'm only really taking the items that I need. Obviously, rares and everything. I'll pick for other characters, because I am running a Monk of Chayula. I mean, I'm not there yet. Still just a regular monk, but an acolyte of Chayula, which looks very interesting. And I think I also want to try a warrior, the Kitava blacksmith. Very cool. Love these connections to some of the more sinister elements of the lore. Chayula is one of the Breach Lords, if I recall correctly. So these demons from another realm. We're just gonna keep exploring. I should probably look at the map. So we have just a troubled camp. Oh, hold on, the jungle grave? No, that was all stuff. So this wasn't even like one of the scripted encounters. That was just some random like burrow. You can find a monstrous leech in. Okay, we got something going on here. Chimeral wetlands. Okay, I'm gonna run in there and grab a waypoint and then come back. Seems like there's a few branching paths from this place, but I want to explore it a little bit more. Might also be some lore hidden around. After all, that is what we are here for. Guys, if you are enjoying this series, drop this video a like. My channel is currently in the pits of hell thanks to my absence. I know, self-inflicted. It's my fault. I'm not going to blame YouTube for this one. But if you want to help your boy out,
but deadly.
Crawling back up
to
his feet, then drop this video a like. Leave a comment. I know there's not too many of you watching this series, but Path of Exile is a special game to me. The first one was, and the second one is too, so I figured I'll share my lore through of it, and then we'll see how far we go, you know? Maybe there's more lore in the endgame, I don't know. Pretty cool looking area. I said we weren't going to go too far into it. We got all these nice purple flowers, but we got the waypoint. I'm going to quickly head back. We can come back here later. Oh yeah, you can sprint now. It's super handy. You can very easily get caught out, because if an enemy hits you while you're sprinting, you will fall to the ground for quite a little while. And that is, if you fall in a group of enemies, it's basically certain death. So be careful with it. But it is a awesome mechanic. I'm very happy that they added that into the game. It makes traversing the maps while you're looking for shit, which does happen from time to time, much more passable. The Hex Blast there. My god. Okay, we have ourselves an abyss. This is fun. So you have these cracks that spill out abyssal energy, which infect everything around, turning them into abyssal monsters, and you kill them, and eventually it causes the breach to collapse and everything that's in it to come out, and spilling out in huge numbers. So we'll see the abyssal monstrosities now starting to pour out. And they're dead. Okay. I was hoping for like a rare mob. Oh, we didn't even get a... So, I'm not exactly sure how it works. I think you have to kill enough of them in a certain time period in order to get a reward from it, and I thought we killed a lot very quickly, so I'm not sure why we didn't get the reward there. I think we did okay. That may have been bugged, or we just failed. I don't know. Because it should be giving us an abyssal chest. So this Keth raiment I'll keep, because even though it's a white item, because it's specifically an energy shield white item, and we gotta use every single one of those we can for crafting. Okay, this mod I hate. The mana draining aura 'Cause they're always fast, they can always just fucking chase you down, and your mana depletes so quick. It is super huge pain in the ass.
Mana.
Can you come this way? Into these guys? Okay. Apparently not. Nope, 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 nope.
Out of mana.
Yeah, I know. It's like this mod needs some tuning. It is infuriating.
Another corpse to serve me.
So all you can do from that is run away from it. So otherwise, what? You use your basic attacks to kill it? That's not happening. Certainly not on a caster. Okay. This is interesting. Nice sludge river here. Okay. Another area. Let's grab the waypoint. The Azak Bog. This is indeed a very crossroads type of area. The Infested Barrens. Hey, it's even called the Barrens. Nod to World of Warcraft there.
Overrun by savages. Time to have some fun.
I'm not gonna summon her yet, because we're not going this way just yet. We're still looking around. There's a camp here somewhere. That seems to be the only waypoint on the map. So we gotta find this camp. It's probably gonna be another one of these conquistador camps where you can buy stuff, but I don't know. Maybe there will be something special there. Maybe that's just this area. It's just a crossroads, a way to get to other locations. In any case, it looks cool. The termite hive area is cool. It's a very diverse biome, actually. You have, like,
I will dispel
more traditional jungles. You have this kind of sandy, termite-infested place. It gets a little swampy. Alright, well, here we are. Sebastian Caraway.
Nice to see a friendly face.
What's going on out here?
This jungle isn't just alive. It's teeming with things that want you dead. Boars, bugs, ants, and lions. And that's just the wildlife. Fight through all that, and you've still got the undead to contend with. Now do you see why so many have drawn their last breath here?
Mm-hmm. What do you think of Oswald?
Oswald's a seasoned leader, and I've seen him guide many an expedition. Yet this one has claimed more lives than any other. He puts on a brave face, but I suspect he feels the weight of every loss. He arms explorers with all the wisdom he can, but survival ultimately depends on their willingness to listen.
What do you think of the expedition?
The Vaal have captured the imaginations of archaeologists and adventurers for centuries, leaving little of their legacy untouched. It's no wonder the Kalgorans are paying so richly for what remains. As for their motives, that's a mystery I've yet to unravel.
Yeah, so like this culture, I think is the Kalgorans. They're the explorers, or at least they're the ones funding the expeditions, if I recall correctly. What do you think of the warring tribes?
We were warned about the threat of the local tribes, but witnessing their brutality firsthand is something else. No field report can prepare you for the sight of a man being flayed alive, or the sound of sinew torn from bone. The Azak are a vicious, unrelenting horde, and they train their beasts to be the same. The Orruk, by contrast, not as sadistic nor as smart, but just as lethal.
Okay.
What's mine is yours.
What do you have? Anything? Check the rares. See if there's. Ooh, that's a good bow. If I make an archer character, that is a solid piece. I might just have to buy that for a side character. I'm gonna do that. That is a
worth every coin.
Pretty good one. Then I can also sell some stuff. I may as well... No, I may as well not. That's not happening. I don't really want to sell these because I'd prefer to have regal shards than money, so we'll hold on to everything.
Be well.
Oh, hello. Just immediately... Oh, hi. Are you just gonna waltz into this camp here?
Give up all hope. I will put hunt you down.
Oh, look, more of them. Oh, another rare. Why isn't this just a fucking party? Let's drop a dark effigy. That's gonna help. Okay, almost dead. Like I said, we're squishy. We do a lot of damage. Stuff's dying real quick. Me included. Alright. Sorry about that. What do we have down here? An essence and another, okay, this is interesting. You don't usually have two abysses in the same area. Sometimes there are, but they're like usually right next to each other rather than... Okay, we have ourselves a rare. Mini-boss. These guys are pretty tricky. They can do a lot of damage. I've died a few times. Okay, let me get the totem up. Thank you. Okay, well the totems are both... Oh my god. Okay, get that up again. Avoid this shit. Almost dead. Alright, he's down. We gotta kill these guys. Get the reward? No, it's still here. Oh, this is another rift. My god. At the very least, it's a lot of mobs. So we're getting XP. And chances for loot. Thus far, nothing too good has come up. But that's okay. Here they come, and they're dying in just massive numbers because all of my cursed procs went off at once. Oh, it's glorious. Down they go. Okay. And we do indeed have an abyssal coffer this time. Nice. So that worked. And it's a rare one too, so that's going to be handy. Let's open that and see what there is to be found. That's not bad. That's
how useful.
That is some good currency. That is some very good currency. And we are going to take dark entries. This is going to tank my mana regen even more because everything's going to be even more expensive to cast. But, you know.
Suffer!
It is how it is. Alright. Off go the curses. And he's dead. It's so fast. Alright,
I think not.
What does the opulence one do? Adding a guaranteed modifier. Oh, rarity. That makes sense. Okay, I mean, that's good. I like that. Let's move this shit around a little. Cool. So we still have enough room to get one thing. I will grab that, because it's a superior item, and I would like to have a big stockpile of armor pieces. Alright, so that was worth coming back here, even if there's actually nothing else in this area. Those, that abyss and the essences were good. Okay, just shooting off in random directions here. Classic. Oh, I do have a spirit gem, so I think we're at the level where I can actually start to get the curse, the second curse. Let me check that, because, yeah, we actually have two. Yeah, so I can take Blasphemy here, which, Blasphemy is delectable. And then we're, of course, going to upgrade Withering Presence. But, Blasphemy. Socketed Curse will apply in an area around you. So I don't want to do that on Despair. The reason being is that Despair needs to have its duration end so that it can trigger the Doom Blast. What I do want to have that with is a second curse. So if we can have that on a second curse, which I think I'm actually in a place where I can just swoop in and grab Whispers of Doom, which will be pretty good. So I'll pick that up with my next skill point, and then what I will do is have Enfeeble in an aura around me, just to slow enemies down. It'll kind of help my survivability a little bit, I think. And use Despair as my active curse. Could do it the other way around, I guess. I don't know. No, Despair, having that be my... Because that's drastically increasing my damage when I'm attacking targets that have Despair. So it's reducing their Chaos resistance. So I'd like that to be a targeted thing. rather than something that's just always in a fixed area around me. Gives me a little bit more control over it. Or, I guess I could just move closer to the enemy, but that comes with its own risks. So being able to do it from a distance is going to be clutch. So we'll keep the Enfeebling Curse as the aura around me, or I could even try out some other curse. There are more in the game, of course. But Enfeeblement is pretty nice. That being said, having Despair be around me would force me to play more close quarters, which would let me get my Withering Presence off more often. Would further make things die even quicker. Alright, where to? Let's go to the Chimeral Wetlands first. Yes. Checkpoint up there. Let's head in there. And, see what there is to be done about this place. See what's in here. Looked cool. Purple flowers. Always like purple flowers. They look very toxic. And if I recall, chimeras in Path of Exile are, like, highly toxic creatures. Okay. River Drake. Interesting. Little Loom Serpents again. Alright, I remember these guys. Down they go. Okay, we're lagging a little. Not ideal. Let's not do that.
Out of mana.
I don't need malice. Okay. Satisfying crunch of the Doom Blast. Always good. Okay, Votive Raiment is also Energy Shield. Okay. Should probably pick these up. I just don't have any space for them, but we've got to go back to town at some point anyways. We will quickly have a look, because there might be some dialogue to be had. Oh yeah, look at that. More rares as well. They keep coming out of the impassable terrain. God, I need like a mana regen pendant or something, but I have a good pendant as is. So I don't think that's happening. Let's portal back. A pretty cool portal microtransaction. I do pay some money to GGG. I support what they do. So figured, you know, I got to play this game for free. I didn't have to buy anything because I spent enough in PoE 1 that they're like, sure, here's your PoE 2 key. But once it fully releases, the game will be entirely free. No actual benefits for spending money, which is my incentive to spend money. I hate pay to win. But, you know, companies got to earn their money somehow, so. Cool microtransactions, skins, you know, all that type of stuff. It's whatever. Okay, so we can talk to Survey here. The floor isn't loading. Now it is.
Ah, so you're after blood crystals. The thing Alva call so cold. I knew you were going to be trouble. Out there in the dark, there's an ancient ruin. Very old indeed. Okay. My tribe has spoken of it for generations. We see strange creatures there, made of stone, unnatural, with unblinking eyes.
Golems.
That place, it is forsaken. I would warn you not to go there. But if it's so cause you seek, then take the risk you must.
Okay. What did you say about the local knowledge again? Oh yeah, there's all these like different things. Oh, yeah, that's here.
Past the wetlands,
Uh-huh.
there's an ancient ruin. My tribe has spoken of it for generations now.
Ah.
We see strange creatures there, made of stone. I'm not sure. That place, it is forsaken. I warn you, don't go there. But I know you won't listen to Survey, will you?
Is there any more of these?
Past the wetlands,
Yeah.
that place, it is
Do you have
forsaken.
anything to say about this?
I warn you, don't go there. But I know you won't listen to
Okay.
Survey.
So there's another place that branches off of the Chimeral Wetlands. Not sure if there's another place that branches off from the Azak Bog. That might be a dead end. But I guess we'll do the Chimeral Wetlands stuff first, and then we can go to the Azak Bog. We shall see. I'll quickly, actually we can just identify with the good old hooded
How
one.
can I advise?
Lowering the water. What do you have to say about that?
You have found the waterways? Search it for a control mechanism. Vaal technology, at least in that era, was based on engraved stonework and latent systems of channeled energy. It should be operational, even after all this time. Drain the city, and let us see what ancient secrets Utzaal has kept protected for us.
So they had the technology to
Whatever it
flood their
takes.
own city, which I'm presuming is, as they suggested, as a failsafe against their own technology, which is pretty crazy that you would invest that much effort into making sure that what you do doesn't affect the rest of the world. That actually implies a more of a nobleness to the Vaal than you might think. The Vaal have, up until this point in PoE 1, and also here, have kind of been portrayed as this bloodthirsty civilization that was built entirely on human sacrifice. But if they built a failsafe that they could use to contain their creations so as not to destroy the rest of the world, I don't know.
How can I help?
I mean, I don't want to say they were good guys, but maybe they weren't all bad. What do you think of Survey?
Survey has been a fantastic ally to us here. Her people have lived in the vicinity of Utzaal for countless generations, so she's been able to show us all the most interesting Vaal ruins. The accessible ruins were all looted long ago, of course, but the lake around us has protected most of this city since the end of the Vaal Empire.
What do you know of soul cores?
Death gems, blood crystals, or more
this
some
is-
think the victims
yeah.
are still. There's no way to know that for certain, of course. But it is rather chilling to think about.
Your little, like... she's cool. Alright, let's do some disenchanting here. Definitely don't need that. It's a lot of modifiers. We'll get 2 regal shards from it. The evasion and the energy shield is actually not bad on these. I'll hold on to that.
Be
Let's-
wary.
Actually, hold on. Do these have movement speed? They don't have movement speed. Fuck that. What are boots without movement speed?
Don't
It's
think
less
so.
relevant now, admittedly, now that you have sprint. But movement speed in combat is still pretty relevant. Okay. Let me throw some stuff in there. And quickly craft this. We'll see. Is this going to be anything good? That's not a great pick. That's okay. Alright. This could be a good energy shield piece. The problem is I do need the spirit that this provides, and I don't know if I want to risk a regal on this. Ooh, having a bit of extra defensiveness would be good, but it's going to require me to drop one of the spirit effects that I have, which will leave me with only 1. Actually, what does Blasphemy cost? Blasphemy costs 60 spirit per socketed curse. I'm only going to have 1 anyways. I literally need the extra spirit. Or I need to have a scepter. Shit. I do have a good scepter, it's just the extra chaos damage here is really nice. I wonder if there's other ways to get more spirit. Anyways, I'm going to put these away. I don't think this is going to be very relevant. That's potentially good. Crit chance. That might be good on my monk. So I'm building him with some crits in mind. I'll hold on to this. That can go away. This can go into my bows, and this piece will go here as well, just because it is technically good. Or at least the energy shield on it is not bad. Not a bad roll. At this level, of course. Okay. Oh yeah, and the votive raiments. Pick up. Maximize your chances with crafting. Always pick up items that are relevant to your class. Even if they're white, because you never know. You might get lucky. Ouch. What even killed me? Or almost killed me. Something did. Alright. Walking into another abyss here. Fantastic.
I need more mana.
I am so mana inefficient right now. It is ridiculous. Also, super squishy. Oh boy. Let's not get caught in the middle of them. Oh boy! Okay. Green crystals. Note to self. We did pull the arsenal, but I don't think it's going to be there when we respawn. Items on the ground, as well as like chests and everything, seem to disappear when you die, which is unfortunate. Lesser Jeweler's Orb. Fuck, yes. That is probably going to go on Despair. Might go on Contagion. Nice. Look at that screaming.
Out of mana.
Creepy. Blue mobs. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I think it's gone. Casting these curses is so mana intensive.
Putrefy.
It is, it costs a lot. Okay, we have an Azmiri Wisp. Follow that. See where that, leads us. It's a guaranteed rare mob.
Someone ought to cut all this back.
Maybe. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's the boss of the area, and it has the mana siphon. Oh, Jesus. Okay, at least this thing doesn't seem to be too fast, so there's that. It's going down pretty quickly.
That beast
Yeah, alright.
was odd. I was fond of it.
It did look cool. Some sort of plant monstrosity. Okay. Well, dead now. And then where to? Oh, another fucking wisp. What do you know? We're getting a little hog wild here. And by a little, I mean very. Also, it's actual hogs, so... Literally hog wild. Okay, there we go. You're gonna be the one. How quickly are you gonna die? Get an effigy up. And he's going down pretty quick. and goodbye. Alright.
Pathetic creation.
Pathetic creation. This is a sizable area.
Out of mana.
I was expecting something a little smaller. Okay, another enemy. What's your... Oh, you have the temporal bubble. That's fine. That I don't care about. Here, have a dark effigy, too. And you're out taking a bit of damage, but... We'll dishing it.
Death, take you.
Chiseled Targe? No. Don't care. Okay, let's head back to here and then up. There's gotta be more. There's a connection to the next zone here somewhere. We haven't found a goddamn Chimera yet, have we? Not a Chimera boss? Sort of had a mini boss, but that was like very mini. It went down super fast. It was just a rare mob. A unique rare mob, but a rare mob nonetheless. Okay, we have ourselves a camp.
Oh my. Greedy fools.
I see. Don't think they did too well. Nice.
No.
Some money. Ooh, cool looking stuff. Look at this. All this, Vaal. Oh man, this is like the armor. Oh, I want to have a warrior decked out in that. That's gonna look awesome. I love the, like, Aztec aesthetic. They had drip. And if it's like a fantasy Aztec aesthetic, oh yes. Okay, what have we here? So that's gonna be to the Temple of Chaos. Alright, that looks fun.
Putrefy.
Actually, hold on. The Temple of Chaos, isn't that where you get your ascendancy points? Like the second place you get your ascendancy points. I remember hearing that.
Pathetic creation.
Probably activate that, but I'm still looking around. That might actually just be where the next zone is. Let me quickly check. We may have done everything here. No, there is a Chimera here somewhere, and we have not killed it, so it's a boss. And we're gonna have to look for it. Maybe down at the waypoint? Makes sense? Let's head this way. And around here. I think this is nicely walled off, but yeah. Okay. Actually, hold on. What's my mana flask? My mana flask is a colossal mana flask, same as that one. Why are you so ineffectual? I don't know. It seems like it's a good one, but I always feel like I'm out of mana. Yes, I am casting my spells several levels higher than they should be. That's, I'm sure, not helping. But, what are you gonna do? Okay, where the hell would it be? Down all... Huh. Could it be all the way down here? No, there's another area up there. Hold on. I will go all the way down first. That would be a stupid area for a boss, though. But that is suspiciously separated from the rest. So I am going to have a look there. My apologies if that's a dud, but, this does look suspicious. Or was this where I died first with my, Abyss? It's also possible. I don't think so. Don't recognize this. Yeah, it's still going. Must be something.
Out of mana.
I know, I know. Why would you curse where you cursed? That's not where I put it. Okay. This is endpoint here. We have some sort of temple structure. There better be a waypoint at least. At the end of all this. So I don't think it can double... Actually, it could theoretically double back. Okay. Loose rubble. Yeah. Here is something. Oh. See that? I lured those guys that weren't cursed into the area of the Doom Blasts. Take them out too, so that I didn't have to curse them again.
Death and decay! I need more mana.
I know. What is following me? Some large purple orb. Oh, it's from you with volatile plants. Okay. We are... Let me clear the area before we do the thing. Okay. So, with our passive point, we'll take Whispers of Doom. So now I can have an extra curse. And we can have Blasphemy. That being said, I don't have my extra curse on me, so we're gonna have to hold off on that. I might swap back to the scepter that I had, just so that I have a bunch of spirit to work with. It'll decrease my damage.
Impudent undead!
But it'll increase my survivability. Insofar as having the, weakening curse active in an aura around me will grant. And I am noticing some squishy issues. The killing speed is pretty okay. I could just grab a new curse right now and fiddle around with it. So I'll have to level that one up anyways. So let me actually check. So there's going to be some curse options here. So let's... Ooh, actually dropping temporal chains. So enfeeble is the one that I was talking about before. That'll mean they'll do less damage. Temporal chains would be pretty solid. Hand of Chayula. That's a curse? No. Oh, it can do stuff with socketed curses. That's, yeah, that looks fun. Okay, so we have vulnerability. Decreases armor. That doesn't matter. Curse makes other effects on targets expire 25% slower. Like that. Okay, we're doing temporal chains 100% with Blasphemy. Okay, so the question is I probably have to turn that off. I can take my Spectre away. I'm not using that. So we'll take, not that. We'll do Blasphemy here. And then we socket in temporal chains. And, God, I need more, so we'll turn that off. We'll activate this. No Withering Aura. We'll see how good this is.
Death and decay!
It does significantly slow them down. So, there is that. Okay, unfortunately, I think we missed an abyss here. This is a closed-up abyss. Well, this was probably the one where I died? No. Can't be. I didn't make it this far. I've been visible on the map. Where is this damn boss?
I need more mana.
Another Exalted Orb. I'm, like, rolling in Exalted Orbs. I'm not. I have a few. It's really not that many. But it's more than I'm used to. I feel like the currency drops at this stage in the game are a bit better than they used to be. but I could be wrong. All I'm saying is that it feels better. Oh, satisfying. Where is this boss? Okay, checkpoint. That's a sign. It's gonna be in here, right? Yeah, this looks like an arena. Hi! Okay, you're an actual chimera. This is not what I remember the chimerals in PoE 1 looking like. This is a big boy. It's a big boy. Alright, get an effigy. Get all of the debuffs. All of them. And I'm out of mana immediately. Okay. How are we doing? Another one of those. Okay, he's flying. Gonna land on. Ah, we can target this. Interesting. A stone pillar. We can still curse it, so that's nice.
Nowhere to run.
Ooh, I bet if we kill the stone pillar while it's on there, something interesting will happen. That would be my guess. It's not taking much damage. He's pretty tough. I wonder if he's got inbuilt chaos resistance. I don't see that, but... Okay, where are you going to land? Does this keep its declined health? Okay, yeah, he's got all these stone pillars here. So we can't target him. However, if we break the stone pillar while he's on it, which we're now trying to do... Nice. We get him down. Okay, that's handy. Okay. Get some good free damage in. Let's try it again. Ow. It's not such a hard fight, I feel. The problem is going to be when I run out of mana. Okay, he's going to run away now. Oh no, it did collapse. Awesome. Yep. It's good damage. Gonna land on this one. Okay. This one should already be damaged, and it is. Perfect. Down it comes. So we stand right next to him, so the temporal chains maximizes these debuffs. And he's got nowhere to go anymore, so... And we do get some flasks back from the pillars, I think. Okay, he's going into his second phase, I guess. Maybe destroying the pillars was a bad idea. Maybe it's a bait. He enters into a more dangerous boss phase, or it could just be a half health that he does it. That's also a possibility. Maybe don't overthink it. I have no shield, so we should be a little bit careful for not to have to do this again. This is a bit of a long fight. Okay. Ouch.
Suffer!
Nope. Dodged. Okay. I think we'll be okay. I hope so. He more or less stays in one place. Okay. He's gonna come at us again. You wanna land? No, you wanna do your fire spitting from the sky? Alright, well, you landed where I would have preferred you to land, so goodbye. Alright. Indeed. So here's our Temple of Chaos. Mortals spend their lives wondering which fate shall be theirs. Chaos takes amusement in knowing the answer. All of them.
Too much clutter.
Oh. Too much clutter. Let me quickly, craft here.
A relic of chaos, it seems.
We do want that for the Artificer Orb. Honestly, I don't know. should probably ditch both of these. I think the initial roll wasn't very good, so take that. Take this here. What do I do with it? Lizard scale boots. I have these two items that I should probably use on gems that I'm using a lot of. So despair. And we already got one on Essence Drain. I think grabbing one on Dark Effigy. I don't even have any support gems slotted in with Dark Effigy, which is pretty lame. But I'll do Contagion. Contagion's a pretty important part of the build as well. We'll grab this instead. Right. That was exciting. And we have Jaquani's Machinarium. Okay, I've got to go back to the other place and at least unlock the... Actually, we should unlock the waypoint here first, and then I'll go back and unlock the other one. So this is also a double crossroads thing. Lots of that. Some branching pathways here. So I wonder, is, like, unflooding the city going to be, like, the end of this act? Or what? Ah. Can I not leave? I can't walk out. That's concerning. Let's get back into the Chimeral Wetlands and hope that my waypoints are all still there. I think the map should still be, yeah, it's all good. So, as we get to this checkpoint and go to the Temple of Chaos entrance, grab the waypoint there, then I can get back to that easily and get my second Ascendancy. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I feel very squishy. I'll probably die if I try it. I don't know what the parameters and everything of it are going to be. The last one had the honor mechanic. I reckon this will be something a little different. Oh, this is handy, though.
I will seize the power of chaos.
Just throw everything there. I've got my runes here. We could slot some runes into stuff, actually. I've got a fair amount of Artificer Orbs, so I will put one of those in there. And just checking the equipment that I do want. I'm probably going to end up using this one for a while. So I may as well slot in some runes. I've got a ton of them, and they will help out. I'll just use, like, lower tier runes. That's fine. Increased energy shield. Throw that there, and honestly, throw that there. Just all energy shield. Right. That'll help a little. A rarity amulet with 25 energy shield, no less. Okay. This might be worth something. The rarity stuff is super handy. 9 attributes. It's also not terrible. 14 mana, not so good. Mana regen. I don't have mana regen from this. I do have the cast speed. That I will miss. But I'll tell you what, 25% increased energy shield. Like what? I'm currently sitting at 634. 676. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I? It's just better. Cast speed is down, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright. Any other rank 9 skills? Anything we can level up here? Contagion? Sure. Why not? Alright. Well, we don't need to go back to town. That's handy. Just gonna stash everything for later and do all that off screen for you guys. So we can head up to the Jaquani's Machinarium. I don't want to dare and do this yet, because it's probably going to be hard. Like, the Act 2 one, you can get the Jinbaria pretty early. Unless you have a really good build, I wouldn't recommend doing it right away. I generally tend to wait on that.
Once powered by dead souls. Wondrous.
No, there's one right there.
Now this is a find. A Vaal ruin that hasn't been looted? No one from camp has managed to make it to this part of the jungle and survive. Until now.
Yeah, I'm pretty awesome.
This mechanism, if powered with a small soul core, it could open that door. There should definitely be soul cores somewhere around here. They had to power these constructs somehow. Yes?
Small soul core.
Look for a red crystal a bit bigger than your fist. It should be warm to the touch. Why, you ask? That'd be the soul trapped inside.
And the stone men?
Near the end of civilization, the Vaal tried to combat a worsening labor shortage by sacrificing their own citizens to power constructs. Designed to till the fields, mine the quarries, and the like. They were quite a marvel. As it turns out, human souls don't make for a very sustainable fuel source. And so began their downward spiral. Rather silly for such an intellectual people, wouldn't you say?
I thought their downward spiral was caused by the souls that were being sacrificed to fuel Adziri's deranged experiments.
I'll wait here.
But I don't know. Could be both. Remember how I was saying about how maybe the Vaal aren't so evil? Yeah, I'll leave that with no further comment. Okay, pale-stitched stalkers, and indeed stone sentinels. These guys, pale-stitched stalkers, look really cool. I don't know what they are, but they look cool. Love four-armed, lanky, creepy-looking things. Oh god, rotten rats. Those are some large rats. Maybe that's why the civilization died. Okay, still going here. Okay, all right. Just a little root cellar type thing. All right. That's a thing. Rusted reconstructor. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what it does. But let's kill it before it lays eggs. Probably not, because it's a construct. But I don't know. Stone eggs with little soul cores inside them. I'm gonna go with the no, but you never know. Vaal, we're up to all kinds of unsavory nonsense. All right, no soul cores in here. I have no idea where we're supposed to find them. I have no idea how obvious it's going to be. So that's, we're all our sentinels. So they spit, like, fiery orbs using the molten orb type of attack, but in all directions. Not too troubling to deal with. Is there anything else here? No. Just a dead end with another construct. Let's kill it. These guys, I guess, just hit hard when they get to you, but they're slow enough that they're very easy to avoid. After all, we're just laborers rather than actual military units, so to speak. Let's clear out the other side of the south wing here. Ooh, what is cool? You can see their face. Damn it. You can see it there for a second. It has the split triple face that you get in the Chaos Orb, which is also the Ultimatum right here, has the same thing. So that's a Vaal design. Interesting that the currencies have direct connections then to various civilizations. Are they all Vaal? Well, we have a small soul core, so...
Ah, just what I need. Putrefy!
I'm getting the Doom Blasts from the fucking... Is that because I'm moving out of the area and that is triggering the end of... But that shouldn't trigger Doom Blast, right? I don't know. Is it just the Essence Drain doing that? I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just the Essence Drain that's causing it. Anyways, I'm not complaining. Stuff is dying still really fast without even me having to curse it. Let's hear about something down here. Vaal skeleton archers. Okay. Check this chest. What was that? Don't need it. Not pure energy shield. Don't care. Alright, up we go. I mean, I've got what we came for, but let's keep exploring. Obviously. Alright, nothing else. Yeah, you see there's like the three faces on the helmet? It's not really a helmet. I guess it's more of a... Yeah. They're like two faces on the side that are open in the front to reveal the face in the middle. That is straight up the Chaos Orb. That's really cool. Nice little attention to detail. Love that. Love visual world building done in that manner. So, I guess we just plug this in, because there's nowhere else to go.
Oh, goodness.
It awakes.
Leave no stone unturned.
Is she gonna help? No, she's just distracted and hiding. You okay?
Yes?
Alright, well, the floor is red now. That's probably fine. Hey, she's fighting. Very good. These pale stitch stalkers are pretty cool looking. Okay, rusty dino golems. Alright. Probably electricity related, would be my guess. And then the rusted reconstructor. Maybe they, like, put golems back together. It's kind of cool, like a necromancer type thing, but specifically for constructs. Nice being more mana stable. That pendant.
74 shipments of soul cores in the span of 3 moons. 74 shipments, and it still won't be enough. If our fears become realized, we have put our lives on the line because Doriani asked us to do so. I accept this, and I am not a traitor to the Queen, but sometimes loyalty requires protecting her from her own mistakes. We need more time. We just need more time.
Okay. Painting an image of something was coming, something bad was haupping. Possibly Atziri herself, the queen, that he mentioned.
None can oppose
Doriani
me.
was Atziri's thaumaturge, I believe, and also the one that taught thaumaturgy to or at least his texts or something taught thaumaturgy to Doidri Darktongue, who in turn taught thaumaturgy to Malachi, I believe. Malachi being the main antagonist from the first half of PoE 1. He seized control of the beast, which we are now dealing with a new beast, a newborn beast. The last one died. We killed it.
You should have served me.
But yeah, interesting. Okay, so we need another, ooh, hello. Supply room? Oh, that might be like an optional room that we can unlock. Find another one. That's cool. Oh, let's find another one. But yeah, Doriani. Queen's Thaumaturge. Presumably, not a very nice guy, because, you know, Queen Atziri was not a very nice woman. She sacrificed her civilization on the altar of her vanity so that she could become immortal and eternally beautiful, and he tapped into the corruption to do so. And didn't go out too well. We ended up with the Vaal Cataclysm, which was kind of a precursor to the Eternals Cataclysm, and one of the reasons why Rayclast is so fucked up. Presumably there was another Cataclysm even before Atziri. It's like all of this shit has happened before and it will happen again. Cue Battlestar Galactica bagpipes. I gotta watch that show again. That was a good show. Small Soul Core. There we have it. So, do we need this to, like, get into another door, or are we gonna have to make choices with where we use them? That'd be kind of cool. You'd, like, there's multiple options for what you can do with them, but you don't have enough of them, so you gotta, like, pick and choose. Obviously, you can just reload the map, I guess, but it probably doesn't, then. I think reloading the map would kind of make that irrelevant. Ooh, an abyss. Let's do that. Let's test how effective we are. Lots of enemies here. Another small soul core. All right, at least 2. There's definitely something coming. Oh boy. Oh boy. Rare enemy? Not sure. No, it's already done. Okay, this is a little one. And a little abyssal arsenal with a artificer's orb. I'll take it. Soul core here. Hi, rusty Dyna Golem. Go back to sleep. You're up early. Actually, you're kind of up late, I would say. Be the more accurate thing to say. You missed out on a third one. What the hell? All right, I guess we have enough to do whatever we need. We should definitely go back and open that supply room, because there look to be, at the very least, a lot of monies in there, and I do like monies. While I do not like capitalism and everything that it stands for, monies are a regrettable thing that you need, and having them makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Okay. Nah, I'm just gonna go. I don't need you. You don't need me. You go back to sleep. Alright, open this.
Well, that's fortuitous.
Indeed. Put in here, in a rare chest. Okay. There's something. Where to now? I guess, further down? Yeah, there's nothing else to do up here, so we go up that way. Hi. Ah, so this is where the path would have led if it hadn't collapsed. Thankfully, there's ways around.
Suffer and die!
Heated rats. That is kind of just an amusing enemy. Heated rats. That's Raymond. Hey, where you going? Squirrely little bastard. Was there anything here? No, I saw like a blue flash appear on my map, but I may have been hallucinating.
I will unmake you!
Wow. Okay.
More mana!
Hey, a rarer buddy.
Out of mana!
Not completely mana stable. It's just less bad. I'm interested in what these pale-stitched horrors are. I so wish there was, like, lore on enemies in the game. Like, there was some sort of codex that you could unlock more lore by killing more of them, you know, like you had in Hollow Knight. I would be all over that. Another soul core. Damn. What do we use these things for? We're gonna need like 4 of them to open something. It's also possible. Okay, let's actually hit our target. Just keeps going. It's a big area. All the areas are big. Hi. And, was there something else to be done back down here? Probably not. I'm gonna assume that these are dead ends. I could be wrong. But, if I really get stuck, I'll go back. I'm not gonna go back now, though. It looks dead-endy enough that I'm not gonna invest time in, checking it out. All this way to go up here. Boom. Actually, see, so that's what happens when you get greedy with your sprinting. That was fine, because there were only like 2 enemies there, and they weren't particularly dangerous, but, you sprint into a mob, you're probably dead. And that's on you. Like this was on me. I should have slowed down. But instead I ran right into them. You also sort of stagger if you sprint into something, which is kind of funny. Alright, quickly plug this in. Run! I have no idea how much damage these guys do if they actually hit you. I'm presuming it's a lot. But we can proceed onwards. Chamber of the Remnant. First of Jiquani's triumphs. Hi. Hey, you look cool. What are you? Black Maw, or Blackjaw, the Remnant. Alright. Are you a golem, or are you like an undead in stone-looking armor? Given the, Vaal could honestly be either. Okay. Fairly straightforward. Reminds me a bit of the Arsonist enemy in Act 2, with the fire
Death and decay.
sweep, and then also with a little bit of the, or heavy melee potential. Thankfully, he's not fast, but we'll see what happens when he goes to his next phase. Alright, he's already getting a little bit more hog wild. Oh yeah, alright, now we're talking. And he's on fire. Or at least his axe maul thing is on fire. Love the armor. Very cool looking. Also, in line with the Aztecs, because they had like the Eagle Warriors and the Jaguar Warriors, which would wear the suits that look like eagles and jaguars. And they were like basically the military elite, along with the shorn ones of the Aztec Empire. Like, cool shit. Their military was insanely well organized and was built off of this structure that was, oh boy, entirely based off of how many people you captured in battle. Because, of course, the Aztecs were a little fond of human sacrifice, as every good civilization has the right to be. So, you know, capturing people was way more important than killing people. So, like, if you were a peasant and joined up in the Aztec army, which was usually not done by choice, but it was a way for upward mobility for you. Like, as soon as you got your first capture, you were already, like, more than just a regular-ass peasant.
From this Hiquani.
Hiquani, okay. It's pronounced with an H. Interesting. Ooh, another sapphire. That's potentially, spell damage and flammability magnitude. Okay. I mean, I don't need flammability magnitude, but I will hold on to that, because that is still... Some of the rolls are good. The spell damage is always something. Okay. The flame core. Oh, it's a usable item. Nice. It burns with the heat of rage and murderous intent. A single soul imprisoned eternally for his crimes. Okay, so he was a criminal. Imprisoned, meant to guard this area? Anyways, 10 fire resistance. What are my resistances at? Not very good. That I can tell you. Definitely not maxed out. Should probably do something about that at some point. That was a fun fight. Pretty straightforward, but fun.
You should have served me.
Nice rhythm to it. And, you know, he did play, he switch up the mold a little bit with his kind of more berserk attacks and all that. Definitely feel like, you know, you could die there. It's not one of those fights that you can do while asleep. I feel like there aren't many fights that you can, that are just like super easy in PoE 2. Most of the boss fights have a certain level of risk associated with them, which is good. And the responsiveness of the game, especially with the WSAD controls, my god, that was the best idea they could have had. Yeah, it makes the boss fights really fun. There's a few that are a bit long. Jamanra, for one. Bit of a long fight. But not hard. Jiquani Sanctum. I'm gonna end the episode here though, because this has been going on. No, we're not. We're gonna continue. We're gonna finish this. We're gonna go all the way to the end. Then we'll do the other area in the next episode. And I don't really care how long these are. They're not gonna do super well on the channel anyways. So let's continue. Grand Soul Core Nexus.
Ugh. I'd best talk to the Optimist again.
The Optimist. That's probably going to be a boss. I'm just guessing. Whatever the fuck it is, it looks awesome. Snake arms. Cool-ass headdress. Cool mantle. No lower body, so it's just like an upper torso. Maybe the lower body's like stuck back there. That'd be a weird shape. Soul core down there.
This is the largest soul core I've ever seen. With this, we could power the mechanism in the waterways.
I bet.
But it isn't charged.
We gotta charge it, huh?
There is still latent energy residing here. From what I can gather, these lines in the stonework should lead to generators. You might need to find some more soul cores to spin them up, but everything looks to be in surprisingly decent condition. Maybe the constructs have been maintaining all this. In any case, let's hope it still functions. We'll then have to remove that large soul core from the wall, of course. But that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, when she says it like that, that is 100% going to be a boss. Alva.
Keep looking.
How have you survived this long? I mean, I'm glad you have. I like you. But, my god. I actually just looked at the time, and I do actually need to end the episode. My apologies for the false hope, but you know what they say about hope? It's the first step on the road to disappointment. So, if you're all disappointed by me being whimsical and deciding that no, in fact, I cannot go farther, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm going to try and get one of these out a week and make it through Act 3, then Act 4, then the interludes, and then, who knows, maybe we'll do some mapping. Mapping's fun, I hear. Sure looks fun. Righto, guys. Drop this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one. Heritor out.